I think they're looking at about a 500 record, which isn't all that impressive when you consider the amount of energy and hype and overhype, I should say, to this program.
Do you believe that? Huh?
Colorado is nothing. Colorado is nothing. Colorado is nothing. They're just another school in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I agree with Paul that Deion Sanders is going to make more headlines for what he continues to say this year than how many games he's going to win.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
But the bottom line is this. They are not going to compete for the Big 12 title, and we're not even going to whisper about them in terms of the college football playoff.
I went in the locker room trying to show him love. He dissed me. He threw shade at me. I'm like, what the fuck I do?
You ready, B?
You feel me? Like, if you played, he played half the clip. His little minions over here trashing me and shit. I'm like, oh, whatever. He started trying to him.
Cruising down the west side.
Nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, who are you?
The 03 Bonnie and Clyde.
He's talking about you right now. The locker room. He said all the players are trash.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all do me a favor, man, and drop a like on the video. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Reggie. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I'm starting to feel bad at this point for Deion Sanders haters, man, because he is absolutely destroying these clowns, man. I mean, this is starting to get ridiculous. Colorado, ranked 17th in the nation, just beat the best defense in the Big 12. That would be Utah, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best defenses in the country. They hung 49 points on Utah in Boulder. Shedeur Sanders, ladies and gentlemen, another 3-touchdown game. I saw a crazy stat. They said Shedeur Sanders has had 3 tubs in 8 consecutive games. Right now, Shedeur Sanders is probably going to be the first quarterback taken in the 2025 NFL draft. This is actually getting ridiculous. He threw for another 340 yards today. You know, we got to talk about Travis Hunter as well, man. Travis Hunter, another good campaign today, you know, in his quest for the Heisman Award. He had a rushing touchdown. He had some unbelievable receptions. He had 5 receptions today for 55 yards. His longest catch was 28 yards. A couple other guys though. Will Shepard, he's a bad boy too. He had 5 receptions for 71 yards. LeJontay Wester, he had 10 receptions for 77 yards. And Draylon Miller, not to be confused with Omarion Miller, but Draylon Miller, the true freshman, he had 6 receptions for 108 yards as well. So they got a really good receiving core in Colorado, probably one of the best, if not the best, in the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the defense is doing their thing as well. Shilo Sanders, he was second in total tackles today. He had 5 total tackles. Cameron Silman Craig, he led in total tackles to hold Utah, who really honestly should have beaten BYU last week, to only 24 points. That's a pretty good showing for the Colorado defense, man. They really got after the quarterback today up there in Boulder. So, like I said, man, you know, Deion Sanders, man, just continues to make his haters look stupid. LeBron James actually chimed in on this whole discussion on Twitter, and he wants to know where the Deion Sanders haters are at now as well. So he went on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and he said, I don't hear none of those Buffalo football Deion Sanders haters being upfront and loud. They're in hiding now. Coach Prime said, we coming. Well, it's we here now. Love what's going on there in Boulder, right? Now, Skip Bayless, this is what Skip Bayless had to say about Colorado.
I just watched Deion Sanders, Colorado Buffalo, score 49 points on the best defense in the Big 12. Utah is one of the best defenses in the country. And in honor of that, I'm about to put on these Jordans. These are the ones that I wore to Boulder last year to see Deion, to talk to Deion on Undisputed. And he called these Jordans Colorado Buffalo Jordans. And I'm about to put them on in honor of a team that is now the hottest team in America. The biggest story in America is Deion Sanders' Colorado Buffaloes. They're going to win out. They got a tough game at Kansas next week. They're going to win it. They're going to beat Oklahoma State, what's left of Oklahoma State, in the finale. They're going to win the Big 12 championship. They're going to be in the playoffs, as I predicted they would be before the season started, because they have the two best players in all of college football. Travis Hunter is the odds-on favorite to win the Heisman. He had another monster game today, but I got to tell you, help me out here. Why is Shedeur Sanders not getting more love for the Heisman? Look at his numbers, 24 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. He was spectacular again today. His numbers are right there with Dylan Gabriel's, right there with Jackson Dart's. Help me out. Why isn't he at least in the conversation? Maybe Shedeur and Travis could share this year's Heisman. That's how good both of them are. Help me out. Why isn't this happening? This team is on a roll. It blew an early season game at Nebraska. That was by far its worst. It struggled with Baylor at home. A bad non-called interference would have probably won them the game. They lost 38-31. And now they just get better and better and better by the week. Remember what happened last year? They got annihilated at Oregon, and Dan Lanning took shots at Deion Sanders. Remember that? I would love to see them play Oregon now. I would love to see what happened in a playoff game between Oregon and Colorado, because my money would be on Colorado. I just hope I get to see that, because this team is serious business. Deion Sanders can flat out coach his tail off. We knew he could motivate, but he can coach. This team is the story of college football. You better wake up, college football.
So you guys just heard what Skip Bayless had to say. This is Emmanuel Aiko. He also chimed in about Colorado football. This is what he had to say after the game.
Yo, take a seat in my dressing room. We got to talk about it. Colorado, 2 games away from the Big 12 championship game. All they got to do now, beat Kansas. Kansas 3-6. Beat Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is 3-7. Beat those 2 teams, and they are in the Big 12 championship game versus BYU. You beat BYU now. You in the college football playoff, baby. Think about this. Colorado was picked to finish 11th in the Big 12, and now they just 2 games away from a championship game and then a college football playoff appearance. They smacking Utah right now, beating them boys down. If you hate Deion Sanders, I'm sorry for you. If you hate Shedeur Sanders, I'm sorry for you. If you hate Travis Hunter, I'm sorry for you. Colorado, they in business. And boy, they look good with a T at the end. Let's go, Buffs.
So, ladies and gentlemen, man, Colorado, like I said, 8-2 now on the season. They take on Kansas on the road in Kansas next week, 1:30 p.m. This will be on Fox. And yeah, Colorado, listen, they cannot have a letdown, man. Now, Kansas is 3-6 on the season, so this is a very winnable game for Colorado, but this is a tough spot, man. But I got all the faith right now in the world in Colorado. They have the talent to beat anybody. So, like I said, Kansas next Saturday, and then Oklahoma State the week after that to close out the season. And then, yeah, they will be taking on BYU, it looks like, in the Big 12 championship game with a chance to secure a spot in the college football playoff. Ladies and gentlemen, Deion Sanders has this Colorado team competing potentially for a national title in just his second season. I mean, what can you really say at this point, man? What can you really say? You can't say shit. So y'all do me a favor, man. Come into the comments and let me know your thoughts on this particular topic, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.
I said, fuck school, cool kids wasn't cool to me. They never really liked me. Being hated isn't new to me, but I get it, cause when you're winning, they isn't. Jealousy has no ending, so pray the Lord forgive them. Every day I gotta thank him for the blessings. Rumors about my life, will I ever address them? I don't know. Worry about your kicks, my nigga, and what are those? Yeah, we don't know. Music nowadays, man, y'all gotta be kidding me. Lyrics was whack, gave him an A for his energy. You tried, my nigga, I would tell you keep it up. But the way my shit sounding, I can't see you keeping up. I'm the new leader of the new niggas. Says a lot about you if you ain't fucking with us. So go on and ask them who the greatest is. And you can keep your 2 cents if you ain't paying the bills. It's real. Got the pen and paper in my hands. Decisions. Will I change the game all on my own? Who knows? Who knows? The story is untold. The story is untold. Fuck the closure when it comes to my women. If it's over, then it's over. I'm glad that we in it. She coming back when she see how I'm living. She played games with a nigga, but now that I'm winning, she doing everything I say with no questions asked. I'm sucking on the titties while I'm grabbing the ass. I used to daydream about her back when I was in class. So you know that when I fucked, I came fast and laughed. I'm doing me now, bigger rings for the team now. Trying to tie me down fast, tell her slow it down. Baby girl wanna sit and play house, so I sat her on the couch and put this thing in her mouth. How the flow so north, but he raised in the south. Got my family tripping cause they can't figure it out. I can't wait no more, man, the time is now. On my mama, I'ma make her proud. The story is unwritten.
With the first pick in the 2003 NBA draft,
Decisions.
the Cleveland
Will I change the
Cavaliers
game all on
select
my own?
LeBron James.
Who knows? The story is untold. The story is untold.
There he is with his mom, Gloria. Gloria sacrificed a lot